A little bit. So, like my hands on. This is so exciting. Oh, this is so exciting. This is the first time I've ever used this. I'm so excited. I've been trying to get it to work for the last couple of days and I couldn't get the microphone to come through, the microphone to work. I kept trying to record audio and then it would just be muted because I switched the audio on the computer to this, but it wasn't coming out of the interface. But after a little Google search, I realized I forgot to press the little 48V button, or I didn't forget. I didn't know that I had to press that. We are rolling now. I'm very excited. So I officially decided that I'm going to write and produce and release my own album on my own, which is probably the biggest thing I've ever kind of done. Do I know how to produce music? Not a single clue. Do I know how to write an album? Kinda. Do I know at all anything about the music industry? Nope. How exciting is that? Because we have so much to learn together. I need something to focus on, and I feel like this has been slowly materializing for a couple of years now. I'm finally in a place, or I've finally been given the opportunity to grow enough to be able to take this on in the way that I want to. So the first step was to define the themes of the album. I've written here: living with perfectionism, accepting the authentic self, finding internal validation, overwhelm about life, mental paralysis, and overwhelming self-criticism. Not a lot of happy things there. I was so set on my first album, or my first project. I was so set on it being a happy one, or have overwhelming positive themes. When I write, it just doesn't bend that way. I think for the last little while I've been accepting that my first project might be a little bit dark and stormy, and that's okay because that is more authentic at this point in time. So we will be very vulnerable. We will be talking about perfectionism a lot because I feel like I noticed a gap talking about perfectionism. Maybe I'm not looking in the right places, but I just feel like I haven't found much that I could relate to in that way, and sometimes it's been something that's been so isolating throughout my whole life. And I guess the meaning behind this project is I want to be able to help someone going through the same thing as me. Now that I feel like I've come so far with it, still have a long way to go, and I'll always be working on that journey, but I never thought I'd be able to kind of find that self-love, and I'm catching glimpses of it. So let's write about that. The next thing on the list is learning basic recording in Logic. I chose to go with Logic as my DAW, my DAW. Unsure if you pronounce it DAW or DAW. I decided to go with Logic Pro. I don't have a lot of reasoning for that. It was more just that I knew that I had to make a decision. I googled which production software has the easiest, simplest interface. So we're going with Logic Pro. I have downloaded it. I have a new laptop to learn. I haven't done anything other than that because it took me an embarrassingly long time to learn how to get the condenser mic and the interface connected to my laptop because I'm not that tech savvy, but we got it done, and I'm probably the proudest of that I've been in a while. So, and that's probably going to be my focus over the next couple of weeks, is really learning what Logic Pro is, where everything is, so that when time comes to really mix and master my stuff, I feel comfortable doing it on my own.
Pillow talk and red wine, making me feel some kind of way. You know what I'm gonna ask? Will you stay? One day at a time, we'll make it right. When there's no more consequences, oh, gotta rest my mind and take my time.
People in the world ask you to make each of these lines about how, but also together is separate from outcome. vastly different. That
I actually really like that. It's a little bit sickly, but not in a way that I won't drink it. It's good. I'm keen to try it iced as well, because I think it would be really nice iced in the morning. We have to put this milk steamer to use sometimes. I can't just have ice matchas all the time.
I was in my concert era the last couple of months of 2025, and I've been really excited to show you these clips and moments. I am a very lucky girl, so enjoy!
You get tired of my control. They keep telling me to let go, but I don't really let go, and I say so.
Alright, we're gonna play a couple tunes from my second album, The Art of Loving. Come in, come in. Look at all the trouble that you made. Carved your initials in this island. But the Weetabix don't taste the same when we're all talking to our phones. And I could make you moving. If love's the key, I've lost the one. Something just keeps me looking. You're the best version that I've seen. Me, no, you, oh. You can let it, it's okay to regret it. I'm on your side. No need to be ready. It's okay if it's messy. I'm on your side.
I mean, I'm guessing there's a few expats here.
No, I'll do that later. Cause you're
The last thing on my list at the moment is record 3 sketches. I've got 2 of them. I need a third good one. I just finished writing the first draft of this one song. It had been sitting in my brain for months because I wrote the verses and the chorus, and I wrote a bridge and I wasn't happy with it, and I wrote another bridge and I was not happy with it, but it was a little bit closer. This song is almost done. You know, you almost have a draft that you can play through. Figure out a bridge, please. I just left it for a while and it just came to me.
Sex, love, and anecdotes. I seek divine intervention with childish undertones. I taste the water and the wine. I taste the violence in my soul. Every piece is intertwined with you, and you don't even know.
In other news, I went to an online seminar this morning. It was called How to Produce a Song Like Olivia Dean. So right up my alley. It was by Music Production for Women, the founder of which I think her name's Xylo. I got a lot out of it this morning, even though they were using Ableton and I'm not going to be using Ableton for the foreseeable future, but I still got a lot out of it because I got to see people producing. It was really comforting to see someone actually putting together a track. So basically she recreated the Man I Need instrumental in front of us. It was a beginner seminar that was super valuable. Even though she was using Ableton, it was just nice learning the terminology and the jargon that a music producer is using, because this is a completely new world to me. I really enjoyed seeing a strong female founder. That's really given me a little pep in my step for the rest of the week. Shout out to them for making me feel like maybe I could actually produce something of my own.
Hover over lead markers come up, okay? What we've done is we've created our drums. MIDI clip, see this much bigger representation. Kick, snare, like then you will need a microphone and things like that. This is the benefit of all of the tools in your toolbox that you'll be using to on certain filters that Ableton gives you.
Life is an abyss I'm running through. I hope I get to run into you and the spaces between. There's a great divide within my mind. I hope that explains a thing or two in the empty spaces.